Запрошуємо до слова полковника.
Now the floor is given to Colonel Oleksandr Motuzyanyk, Ministry of Defense of Ukraine spokesperson on ATO-related issues. Welcome. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. During the first 24 hours of winter in anti-terror operation zone, a significant increase in number of mines launched by the enemy was recorded. In the Lugansk sector, the enemy delivered 17 shellings in the direction of our positions. Precision shellings of occupants were recorded. They delivered shellings at our defenders near Lugansk with the use of mortars of 120 and 82 mm of caliber, 47 mines, and they also used weaponry of IFVs, grenade launchers, and infantry weapons. Also, the militants launched 12 mines that are prohibited near positions of Novotashkivka, 15 mines in the region of Novolugansk, and 8 near Troitsk. Moreover, with the use of 82 mm mortars, the enemy shelled our positions near Oleksandrovka. Also, the enemy shelled with the use of weaponry of IFVs, grenade launchers, and small arms. The enemy repeatedly shelled our positions near Zaitsevo, Lazove, Zhovta, and Krymska. In the majority of instances, defenders of Ukraine didn't respond, but periodically they were forced to return precision fire to suppress the enemy using the weaponry that is not prohibited by the Minsk agreements. The Donetsk sector, yesterday, the situation was tense. 9 times Russian occupation forces delivered precision shelling in the direction of positions of ATO. They launched 10 mines of 82 mm of caliber, and it happened near Marienka, also in the same region, and in the region of Kamienka, Vodyane, Berezova, and Nevelska. There were sporadic enemy shellings with the use of small arms and grenade launchers of different systems. This time, Ukrainian forces toughly returned the fire with the use of hand grenade launchers and service small arms. On the whole, during the last 24 hours, along the line of confrontation, 26 shellings delivered by Russian occupation forces were recorded. The enemy launched at our positions 34 mines of 120 mm of caliber, 59 mines of 82 mm of caliber. And this night, 2 enemy shellings of Ukrainian positions near Lugansk were recorded. The enemy used prohibited mortars of 120 mm of caliber and launched 19 mines. Also, in order to suppress the enemy during the last 24 hours, our servicemen 14 times returned fire using service weaponry. And yesterday, in enemy shelling near Troitsk, 1 defender of Ukraine was heavily wounded. He was promptly evacuated, but unfortunately, the serviceman died in hospital of Popasna of his wounds. And in the region of Verkhnya Tariatsk, in result of explosion on a tripwire, 1 more serviceman was wounded. He was evacuated to military mobile hospital, where he is provided with all necessary medical help. Command of the Ministry of Defense, General Staff, and the servicemen of the Armed Forces of Ukraine and the battle comrades expressed their condolences to the families and to the family and relatives of the servicemen who died for Ukraine. According to information of main intelligence department of MOD, in occupied territory, change in rotation of regular Russian officers for the positions of commanders of the First Army Corps continue. And newly appointed commanders reveal multiple instances of violations of staff and financial discipline committed by their predecessors. And they reveal the facts of fake appointments to the positions of officers. They nominated these positions privates and sergeants, and they were not provided by proper monetary support, and the difference in payments was appropriated by former commanders. And in the region of ATO, groups of civil and military cooperation of the armed forces of Ukraine continue their work. The officers of Lugansk Operative and Territorial Unit, together with the students of Regional Center of Professional Education of Lugansk National University, named after Taras Shevchenko, together with pastor of Church Christian Hope and the local community, transported firewood to Starobilska in order to provide heating to IDPs that came from occupied territories of Ukraine, and for the premises of military chaplain corps. And this is this event is an example of unity of Ukrainians in their support of real values such as love for one's neighbor and mutual assistance. And civil and military cooperation group in Severodonetsk carried out a meeting with the school children, and the officers provided them with information about mine safety and provided the rules and how to the rules of handling in case of finding explosive objects. Also, school children got leaflets with handling rules and comic strips. Super team against mines from Children's Fund of UNO UNICEF. And also a civil and military cooperation group visited the Center of Psychological Adaptation of IDPs and provided leaflets and posters concerning safety rules. And also the representatives of the center